host of the webinar. This is hello. I'm your host, Kevin Gibbs from Next Day Biz Funds. And today we're going to learn about the main reasons why you must, the main reasons why you must establish business credit. All right, so let's learn. What is business credit? Business credit is credit in a business name that's linked to your business EIN number. EIN number, remember that number. This is a credit a business owner can obtain that's not linked to your social security number. Those are the two things that you got to know. Your social security is linked to your personal and your EIN is linked to your business, right? When built correctly, the social security number isn't even supplied to the application, meaning there's no personal credit check to obtain this kind of EIN credit, right? You don't have to use, in other words, you don't have to use your personal credit that's attached to your social security number to obtain business credit, which is attached to your EIN number, right? Applying for consumer credit. When you apply for something such as an auto loan, the lending institutions pull your personal credit, right? They use your name, your address, and your social security number for your personal credit. This information is then sent to the consumer credit reporting agencies, and they supply the lender a credit report with all your information. They have someone's name, address, and social security number. Again, right? Those are the things that you're going to need for your personal credit. With this type of credit, an inquiry is then put on your consumer credit report, and your report is used to make the lending decision from your consumer credit report. Plus, the credit you obtain will then be reported to the consumer reporting agencies, right? That's not the business reporting agencies. When you apply for something such as a business loan, the lending institution pulls your business credit using your name, address, and EIN number, not your social security number, which is linked to your personal credit. This information is sent to the business credit reporting agencies, and they apply the lender a credit report with all the information that they have relating to your business with your name, address, and EIN number. With this type of credit, an inquiry is then put on your business credit report, and your business report is used to make the lending decision. Plus, the credit you obtain will be reported to the business reporting agencies, right? So your personal is given to the consumer credit report, right? And your business is to the business reporting agencies, right? That's why you have to keep those two separate. You really want to keep those two separate so that you could double your spending power. I'm going to show you how. Applying for consumer versus business credit, right? It's important to note that when applying for financing and credit, using your business credit, you should not supply your social security number on the application, even though it will be requested, right? That's like giving out free information, right? They're giving you, they're trying to help you, right? But they want your information so that they can market to you, so they can use your information for whatever they want to use your information for, right? So don't give out free information, right? Make sure you get some type of value in return for the information that you get. But most importantly, don't link your social security number to your business credit profile, right? You don't have to do that. If you do it, that's on you, but utilize your EIN number. That's why you definitely want to get an EIN number when you establish your business, right? When you do this, no personal credit can be pulled because the lender can't pull your personal credit without your social security number. If you put your social security number on there, what's stopping them from going and look up your social security number, right? This forces them to only pull your EIN credit as you supply your EIN, not your social security number. This means you will be approved only on the merits of your business credit and not your personal credit, right? So that means you could have bad personal credit and still get approved for business credit. Once again, you could have bad personal credit and still get approved for business credit. What benefits does having business credit truly provide, right? That's what we into this for. We in for the benefits, right? So I'm going to show you the benefits of establishing business credit. Business credit has no direct affiliation to your personal credit, as we just stated. Business credit has no impact on the business owner's personal credit. When done properly, business credit is obtained without the social security number being supplied on the application. This means that there is no credit check from the business owner to get approved. This means that anyone who has bad, even horrible personal credit can still be approved for business credit. Come on, y'all. Business credit reports to the business credit reporting agencies, not the consumer reporting agencies. As business credit is used to have no adverse impact on the owner's consumer credit because it's not reported to the consumer agencies, right? Business credit cannot hurt your personal credit. It's not even attached to it, right? This means utilizing the account even over 30% won't have any adverse impact on your personal credit score. And there are no inquiries on your personal credit when you apply for business credit as long as you don't supply your Social Security. This won't affect your personal credit. You won't have any inquiries, and not using your personal credit won't put you over that 30% utilization rate for your personal credit, right? A lot of business owners fail because they use their personal credit to help them establish their business credit so they can get funding, but that in adverse puts their personal credit score in jeopardy, puts their personal credit score to be harmed because they're going over the 30% utilization rate, y'all. Come on. Business credit is where it's at. 10% of your total consumer credit score is based on inquiries, right? So if you are using your personal credit to apply for business loans and credit, your score will go down as a result of those inquiries. The more inquiries, the more you get denied, or if you get, your credit score is going down personal. Plus, those inquiries can remain on your credit for an extended period of time, affecting your ability to borrow money. It's messing up your bag. Some unsecured business lending sources won't even lend you money if you have 2 inquiries or more on your personal reports within 6 months. So that's why you don't want to just be going out there just applying for this, applying for that, applying for this, doing it on your own, applying for this. I'm a heard someone did this, I heard someone did that. You really want to get a strong team with you so that you can get this business credit and get this business financing fast as possible. We ain't got no time to waste. Time is your greatest asset, right? Let's leverage time and let's work smarter, not hard. That's my goal to having this masterclass, to have you work smarter. Say work smarter, not harder, right? 30% of your total consumer credit score is based on utilization, as I just expressed, right? So if your personal credit to get credit cards for your business, if you use those credit cards, you will lower your scores. The more money that you're putting on your personal credit is the higher your utilization rate is going to go up towards that 30%. The higher that is towards that 30% or even over, it's going to start affecting your personal credit score negatively, okay? But with business credit, it's a total different entity, right? Using your EIN number, not your Social Security number. Using more than 30% of your limit will result in score decrease. So if your limit is 1,000, having a balance over 300 lowers your score. Right? Think about 30% of 1,000 is 300. So the higher, if you have 2,000, it's 600. You have 3,000, it's 900, right? So the more higher your credit limit, right, is the less likely that you're going to go over that credit utilization threshold, right? So that's why, once again, business credit is so important. It's not affecting your personal credit. This means 40% of your total score is damaged just by applying and using credit you obtain using your consumer scores. With true business credit, 0% of your score is affected. How does business credit get scored? Business credit scores are based only on whether the business pays its bills on time. As a result, business owners can obtain credit much faster, y'all. You can establish business credit today, right? Today, using your business credit profile versus your personal credit profile. These are the 5 factors that affect your personal credit scores, y'all. Take a look at this, right? There's 5 factors that it's based on. The highest, as you see right here, is 35%, which is payment history, how well you pay your bills on time, right? If you pay your bills on time, that's 35% of your credit score, right? Then goes your utilization. That's a big thing that we just talked about. That's 30% of your whole credit score, right? So if your utilization is high, it's going to have a dramatic effect on your personal credit score. It's going to lower your personal credit score. If you never establish business credit using your EIN number, it's just going to be a cycle that's going to keep going on and on. You're going to keep adding up money. messing up your personal credit, and never get into the place where you want to be in life, right? Then the 15% is the length of credit history, how long you establish credit for, right? Accumulation of new credit and credit mix is your 10%. This right here, take a look at this. Take a picture, screenshot it, look at it. This is how it would affect your personal credit score, right? So if you reverse engineer and understand how this affects you in a negative way, right? Then we could utilize that and leverage that. And so it could affect us in a positive way, understand the factors that's affecting us and put different type of things in place so that we won't be affected, right? Business credit scoring. This is how business credit is scored. Consumer credit scores are made up of 5 factors, as we just stated, and takes years of well-disciplined borrow to get really good at scores, right? It's going to take you a while to get your personal credit, right? Business credit scores are most likely based on payment history. As long as you pay your bills as agreed, your score will be excellent. Just pay your bills on time. And it only takes 2 to 3 reporting accounts for you to establish a score, right? And most vendors have your account reported to the reporting agencies in 30 to 90 days, right? So if you're a business and you're just starting up or you never established business credit, in 30 to 90 days, you could have 2 to 3 reporting accounts on your reporting, on your credit score, right? And that's going to lead to you open up doors for more accounts. This means you could build business credit profile and have an excellent credit score in a very short time, like I just told you today. Anyone can see your reports, right? With consumer credit, someone has to have permissible purpose to pull your personal credit, right? Basically, you must give them consent. Like you tell them, I want to establish credit. I want to see if I qualify for this. Then you give them permission. They pull your credit score, right? Only certain institutions such as banks, auto dealers, mortgage brokers, and other licensed to lend money and approved for credit pulling capabilities can pull your consumer credit report. But with business credit, this information is made public, which means anyone, I said anyone who wants your business information can get it cheaply. Think about some of the people who can see your reports as they wish whenever they want. Customers, clients, suppliers, other competitors, other people you do business with. Anyone could go on. They want to make sure you're legitimate. They want to make sure you're a real business. They want to make sure you're doing things the right way, that you're not out here scamming people, getting over on them. So they like to put those reports public, right? So everyone can see what's going on, right? So if you don't pay your bills on time, everyone's going to see that. Here is some information they can easily see about your business, right? The amount of trade lines, your credit score, high credit limits, past payment performance, employees, revenues, and much more is available. They can see basically your whole business. Keep monitoring your reports regularly to see what others can see about you. You can see what others can see about you, so you can be perceived in the right manner. And keep building your business credit so you can have a credible image portrayed for anyone who wants to see your credit in the future, especially those who lend money to you, right? Don't risk it all. When you put your Social Security on a credit application, you are almost always providing a personal guarantee. Like I told you, you're providing information that you don't need to provide, right? And they're going to take advantage of that. Who wouldn't, right? This means you are personally liable for your business debt. You definitely don't want to be personally liable for your business debts. Personally, no. So if you were to default on one of these obligations, the creditor will pursue your business assets first, and then they'll come after your personal assets, like your car, your home, your stocks, your bonds, your bank account. They could take everything from you. Everything you built up, everything you work hard for, affects your family. They could really rip you off and just take everything from you because you just made one small mistake and put your Social Security number out there instead of establishing your EIN number. Protect your family, y'all. Business owners don't expect to fail. No one expects to fail when you're planning, you're putting your thing, you think I'm going to be so profitable, right? But unfortunately, 90% do fail. 90%, only 10% get to that next level. I want y'all to be part of that 10%. I'm part of that 10%, and I'm looking to make 1 million people a part of that 10%, y'all. Let's stimulate this economy. It makes no sense to put you and your family financial future in jeopardy when you know you're going to have a 90% of possibility of ruining it. We're going to put y'all at 10%, so you don't have to worry about that. We're going to help you be part of that 10%. Remember, many times the reasons a business might fail has nothing to do with you or things you can control, such as shifters in the economy, right? COVID, different things that can happen. But we're going to help you bulletproof your business. So don't risk it all, y'all. There is no question starting and running a business is risky. This is why most conventional banks make it so hard to get a loan. You got to have a 700 credit score and be in business for all this time, making all this money. I mean, it's almost impossible to get it from a conventional bank. That's why we're here to help you. So don't use a personal guarantee unless you have to. With many business loans, you will need to, but with credit, you don't need as long as you build business credit, right? You don't have to. Once again, this is something you have to get in your head. You don't need to use a personal guarantee to get a business loan if you have an EIN number established correctly. The value of business credit when selling your business, right? Eventually, you might want to sell your business and profit off of it, right? So you want to have a business entity that's established correctly that's going to be valuable to a potential buyer, right? Anyone who has sold or bought a business will tell you that the importance of business credit. Now that you know how easy extensive credit and financial information is to get for your company, if you were a buyer, wouldn't you get it? Would you want to buy this company from what you see on the business report? Is the company established? Do they pay their bills? Do they look like a successful company? Are you going to do your research if you're going to look to buy a business? Yes, you are. If you could choose from two companies, let me ask you a question, right? If you could choose from two companies to buy that were the same in every way except business credit, which one would you buy? I'm pretty sure you said the one with a very limited or no profile. Which one would you choose? A very limited or no profile? Or one with a credit profile that reflects good payment performance? Which one would you choose? Exactly, the one with available credit. Business credit is essential in getting a good evaluation of a business. When a business owner applies for financing or credit, their business credit is reviewed. Not having business credit established will get an owner decline for financing. But there is no credit reporting act in business world that requires those who review your credit to notify you that they did or that it was used in their lending decision. They don't have to tell you. So even though it's always reviewed, most business owners have no idea. But we do. Plus, per SBA, Small Business Association, business credit limits are 10 to 100 times that of consumer limits, right? This is going to double your borrowing power, right? 10x your borrowing power. Obtaining business credit radically increases your available credit as a result. On average, staple limit card on consumer side might be $3,000, but in the business world might be closer to $30,000. Come on, y'all. Businesses have a need for higher limits, and higher limits they get with a business credit. There is another reason it's very hard to scale a business using personal credit only. I'll tell you why. Business credit is perfect for startups. Most conventional and private lenders won't lend to companies without financials and who have been open 2 years or more. This for business startups, y'all, right? If you're looking to start up your business, do you want to start it like this? You want to start it with the proper business credit, right? The proper foundation, the proper fundamentals, because the conventional banks and private lenders won't lend to companies without financials that have been open 2 or more years. So you're going to have to wait 2 years of grinding hard for you to even establish, right? The most popular cash flow type of finance requires 1 year in business and steady revenue. Most consumer credit cards are based on personal income, but with business credit, even a startup can get loads of new credit without any of these items. How to get business credit with no financials. Business credit is perfect for businesses who don't have or want to show financials. Let's face it, we write off all expenses in business we can because you know that you taxed on your profit. So that's why entrepreneurs are always trying to write off as much as they can. This leaves a smaller net profit, which is what most lenders and investors look at most. Business credit doesn't look at financials or business statements. A business, even with no cash flow, can be approved for high limit cards, helping them grow their cash flow. That's what it's all about, growing your cash flow, right? You want to utilize your credit so that you can stimulate your cash flow. And tax returns aren't even looked at. So if the business shows a loss, they can still be approved, y'all. Business credit with no collateral. Most business lending requires collateral. This is because most businesses fail and the risk of repayment of lent money is very high. This is why most conventional lenders make it so hard to get money. They aren't set up for this type of risk. This is also why SBA requires all business assets and even personal assets to be used as collateral. Business credit is one of the only ways to get money without providing collateral to offset the risk. Here's your competitive advantage. 90% of the general population knows nothing about business credit. Now you do. You have a huge advantage. Come on, y'all. I just gave you a wealth full of information that would have took you a couple years, right? It's much easier to grow a business with access to credit. You can test advertising easier and make some mistakes without risking it all. And you can do this without putting your personal finances in jeopardy. Business credit, success in the real world. Every high successful business in this country has business credit. Come on, Walmart, Target, Amazon, everyone got business credit, right? They utilize that to get their stock, and then you go pay them, and then they just pay off their creditors, right? And they keep building and building and building, man. This is how they building generational wealth. Most of these companies use their business credits to get as big as they are today. Take a look at how many Experian trade lines some of the U.S. top companies have now. Contrary to what many believe, business credit is not only for big companies. Any business can get business credit. Any company can get business credit. Big companies are typically the ones who enjoy the benefits of business credit the most because they have CFOs, right? Chief Financial Officers, who know how to obtain and use business credit where most businesses don't, right? But we're going to come along, help you. That's why I'm here to help you. You don't need to have a CFO, right? But I feel like you need a team, and that's what we provide, right? We provide you with the resources, and we provide you with the team to be able to make your dream come true, right? But you absolutely can get your hands on the exact same credit as these larger companies have if you know the formula to obtain it. We got that secret sauce, y'all. We hitting y'all with that secret sauce, the formula. Business credit benefits. These are the benefits, right? It's okay not to have business credit because you don't know about it, right? But once you do know about it, steps must be taken to build the company's business credit profile. Just like a consumer with bad credit often doesn't rebuild their credit as they should, they just get by until they eventually need a home or car. No business can succeed long term without building their credit. Plus, it's much easier to grow with credit than without it, wouldn't it? The business credit building process outline. We're going to outline this for y'all. Simple as 4, 3, 2, 1. Get approved. Number one, get approved for vendor credit, right? A business credit report can be started much the same as a consumer report commonly with small credit cards, right? The business can be approved for small credit cards to help them build an initial credit profile. These types of initial cards in the business world are commonly referred to as vendor credit, right? You got net 10, net 15, net 30, right? You start off, get established with that really quick. That's called tier 1, right? Net 30 terms are common with most vendor credit sources. This means they will give you the credit as a net 30 terms, give you 30 days to pay the bill you owe in its entirety, right? Remember that. You should write that down. Net 30 means that you got to pay them back in 30 days. It's the easiest way to establish your business credit, right? Some companies require you buy their products while others won't. Some companies will have you pay for the first couple of orders, others won't. Some companies report to your credit very quickly and others don't. Look out for some of these things when applying with vendors. The good thing about it, we set you up with vendors and we know who report at what time and which ones are the fastest, is which one's going to report to which credit agencies. And here you go, man. I hope you had a good time, right? Reasons having business credit is a must for every successful company, and how not having it can be disastrous for your business, right? I hope you enjoyed this business credit masterclass, right? I'm Kevin Gibbs with Next Day Business Funding, right? You could contact us at nextdaybizfunds.com. You can email me at nextdaybizfunds@gmail.com. You can go to my YouTube, my Facebook at Next Day Biz Funds. If you want to learn more information, I hope this masterclass was enlightening, educational. If you do, please like, share, subscribe, and click down below to link and to get some of your free resources, y'all. Like I said, be a part of this movement. We're trying to start 1 million businesses start up this year. All right. So let's be a part of this movement. Let's be a part of this journey. Till next time, I see you again. God bless.